Yay Media Group.
Mind you, because where my titties at, it could show, and it separate the damn stomach.
We're abroad. Oh, shoot, we're recording.
Oh,
Yes, we are. So I'm just laughing at you all.
I'm gonna wear the girdle that could make it all flat. But anyway,
Behind the scenes is just hilarious to me, okay?
yes, hurry up and open up and swallow. You used to that. Swallow head.
Oh my God, y'all are so rude. You're so rude, Gary. So here's the thing. Our producer, Garrett, ain't no good. Garrett, you ain't shit. We're talking about our rolls, our fat rolls. I'm standing up showing my fat rolls. And
That was zero.
showing his food
That
roll.
was zero.
Yes.
I mean, anyway, sorry guys. And I was eating because, it's lunchtime. Anyway, for us. So, hey, and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas. He is Gary with a T. She is Tamara Cherie. Y'all don't have food in my mouth?
No.
Okay.
No.
Listen, every single Wednesday, we post new episodes of There I Said It. This is where we talk about, so all of us are on the air. We're on the radio. We talk about things that we can't talk about on the radio. Really, we can't go into detail because we only have so much time. And Gary can't be as, I don't know, as big as you are still big on the radio, but you know what I mean. We can't do the things. Yes, as blunt.
Yeah, everything.
Maybe even as honest.
You got to edit it in your head.
Yes.
You do. Wait a minute. What are we wearing today, Tamara Cherie? You got the girls out?
No.
Cleavage.
Yes, you have the girls out.
Sorry.
No, sorry, nothing.
My bad.
You guys, you want to see this on YouTube?
My bad.
You have the girls out, and your mic only covered it a little bit.
Just
okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let us see how far it goes. Let me.
No.
Oh, girl, come on.
Are those yours, Tamara?
Yes.
She had no implants.
Really?
Yes. They're not
have
that big at all.
Have you always had that, or was this after the baby?
No, I've always had it. Yeah. To me, they got smaller.
Really?
To me.
She have always been full chested.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of jelly, but we'll keep moving. We'll keep it moving. Are you a D? What's your cup size?
No, I just say maybe they look big. They're not that big. I'm a C. Seriously.
You'll see. I'm a C.
I am a C. Yes, I
mean,
am.
I'm a tiny. I'm really a B. I'm really a big B. I'm really a full B or a real small C.
No, I'm a full C.
Okay, Gary, what do you do?
A D.
A D is like, let's see, who's a D that we know? D is bigger than, if I'm like a big B, I'm like a full.
It's bigger than me.
He's a full C. So it's the next size up.
Yeah, bigger than me.
Gary, you're a small B.
Where's the A?
He's the A.
You might be an A. You might be.
He's definitely an A. Oh yeah.
A.
You're definitely an A. A.
All right, y'all. Every single Wednesday, we post new episodes of There I Said It. So make sure you are listening wherever you get your podcast. We're on. Of course, you can watch the shenanigans and see what sizes we are on YouTube.
Talk about so random.
Oh my gosh, it's so random. Like we get on here eating and standing up and showing our fat. Random. But what's not random? Diddy's trial. What y'all think? What are we talking about?
Please.
It's getting ready to wrap up. That's what it was reported, that they're getting ready to,
Y'all think he's going to jail?
Not for long. I feel like Trump will pardon him.
I was going to say, according to what Trump says, yeah.
No.
It's kind of what we were talking about, though. Last week, we were talking about, is it the right charge?
Yeah, but it's not that. This is more of a sex case than any damn thing.
Yeah, but they did say, one of the detectives did come on and he did break it down, saying that even though the male escorts, even though everything was like consensual with the male escorts, it's the fact that you're paying across like state lines. That's what
prostitution is illegal.
Yeah, he was trying to break that down. I was like, okay. And he had these credit cards, and he paid with credit cards and airlines and hotels. Like everything is being, it's a paper trail of everything. So
we can't pay cash for the airline.
Yeah, so they're trying, like that particular person was saying that it's because it's a across all of these state
I'm looking it
lines.
up. What is a crime
And I was like,
for sex
oh,
over
okay.
state lines?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, honey, we love Diddy, but honey, let's move on and
But
talk
real
about.
quick, Gary, that's called federal sex trafficking. Paying for sex across state lines is a federal crime,
Mm.
specifically a violation of the Mann Act, also known as the White Slave Traffic Act.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
really reading this. This law prohibits the transportation of individuals across state or international borders with the intent to engage them in prostitution or other unlawful
Mm.
activity. But if you bought the flight for them, if they did it on their own, or if you got in the car with them or you flew them in your private plane, I wonder if that makes a difference. If they flew with you in your private plane across state lines, but if they got on a plane by themselves, I wonder, well, it should be interesting to see, you know.
Well, honey, I better not commit
Just
that.
a lot of trafficking going on. If
Yes,
you're paying for
traffic
flights,
sex anyway.
yeah, and people going across states and having sex. That's a lot
Okay.
of that going on. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because, honey, I
True.
did it yesterday, so.
I cannot with you,
Gary,
Gary. Be quiet.
lies. Lies.
But listen, y'all, we got to talk about this because this story is very, very touching, and we need to get to the bottom of it about Mr. Tyler Perry.
What happened?
So
Mm.
what is happening with Tyler Perry, y'all? Not one of his employees, I guess we say it's his employee town.
Yeah, he was in two of his, what was it, two of his films, two of his movies?
Whatever, and he's saying that Tyler Perry sexually harassed him or assaulted, whatever the situation is of him, and he's only asking for $260 million. Now, I think that is sad.
Well, who was it, and what is he? Who was
It was, what, you got his name, Tam? You got him?
Let me pull it up.
But
it's 200 and something. You said only. What in like $240 million lawsuit, I do believe, if I'm not correct.
Yeah.
And
$100
he was in two of his pictures.
Mhm.
The guy's name is Derek Dixon. He actually played Dale on The Oval and Ruthless.
Oh, the white boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he filed the lawsuit June 13th.
I see.
Around Juneteenth,
Okay.
too, so he used that day to do it.
So he says that Tyler Perry chose him, and he thought that he could, if I remember the story correctly, he thought, okay, this is a great way for me to, you know, to get. I mean, Tyler Perry, he's an actor, so I think he didn't think what was going to happen. I think he said he went to his house or something.
Yeah, he went to his house a couple of times, reportedly.
Stayed at the mansion. Yeah.
So I'm saying, did Tyler Perry assault him the first time? Obviously not, because he wouldn't go back, right?
Well, that's why
No.
I didn't understand it, because I will be honest, I did not read the entire lawsuit. It was 46 pages long. I did see like clips that people were talking about the lawsuit, but it seems like he said that it began in 2019. But I thought he was saying that it actually began before he was actually in his film. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the time frame, because it seems like he went back to the house even after the sexual harassment
Why
happened.
did you go back to the house? That what people was talking about. But
Yeah.
my thing is this: I'm saying, could Tyler Perry be that unsmart to be sending this guy text messages and things like
Yes,
Tyler Perry, you can't say
right.
because it's Tyler
Yeah.
Perry, unsmart and not dumb. Is that the deal here?
Sending text messages, and apparently the text messages were a part of this lawsuit that reportedly came from Tyler Perry. It was just, yeah.
I wouldn't send
I'm
no
looking
damn
for more
text message.
information.
Are you damn crazy? You know, people could, that's paper trail. People could follow and say, if it's my ass and me and him, we could be talking goddamn it in sign languages.
Right? But he did get to be in a couple of the movies. Did he star in the movies?
No, he just had,
No, he had a role in the movie.
you know. And,
Yeah, he had a role in the movie. That's it.
but why would people want to put this like Tyler Perry's gay? Tyler Perry just have a son. His baby mama not too long had a son and stuff like that. Why would they say something like this? And then now this child gonna grow up to be an adult and to read these things about his daddy allegedly, honey, saying that men said that his daddy assaulted him and stuff. I think that's just absurd. And how could they could that be? I mean, you know, and then they bringing up that Christian Key stuff all over again. You remember Christian
They did
Key?
bring, bring that up
honey.
as well.
You know, people saying, you know, Christian Key said, well, Christian Key said but didn't say about a billionaire film producer,
Mhm.
maker, and all this stuff that did all this wonderful stuff to him. And but he never did call names or anything, but people
No.
started speculating. First, people were saying it was, I forgot who they said they thought it was, but then they started saying that they thought it was Tyler Perry. But then they went to his IG page, they said it was clean, honey. All the Tyler Perry stuff that he'd done with Tyler Perry and everything was gone. So
Hmm.
some people saying that maybe he was paid off or whatever to do, but I just can't believe it because I can't believe Tyler Perry would do something. He's too smart. He makes too many great movies and too many great things to not be that intelligent to do such a
You
thing
would
like
think.
that.
But I'm reading more about this. It says the suit details text with its sexual innuendo, unintentional groping incidents, including one in Perry's trailer and another at Perry's Georgia home, plus a threat that Dixon's character would die unless he complied. He alleges severe mental health fallout, PTSD, depression, anxiety, insomnia, physical symptoms, and low cortisol levels, and leading him to seek treatment and antidepressants. He filed a complaint with the EEOC back in 2024. Didn't see a resolution with that, and ultimately left the Oval forfeiting around $400,000 in income. Now, Tyler Perry's attorney, of course, strongly denies all the allegations,
Right.
calling the lawsuit an attempted shakedown or a scam, and vows to defend it aggressively. He's a handsome gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Christian Jesus too.
He says he was preyed on under the guise of career help, alleging Perry used casting, text pressure, and career threats to sexually exploit him. He's seeking, we know, $260 million.
It's 260
So,
million.
But did you see what it said to it? He said allegedly Tyler Perry sent him text message saying how he was horny and stuff like that, and he couldn't sleep and all this other stuff.
if he's got the receipts, if he has text messages, that's something different. Now, this guy, guess how many episodes of The Oval he was on? He might not have starred in it, but he was in 85 episodes.
85.
85.
That's what it
What-
said. Derek
what's he
Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of The Oval, previously had small roles in Ruthless. So 85 episodes, that's
a lot.
good checks. That's some good results.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it might be a shakedown.
I didn't watch The Oval. Wow.
Out of it. Yeah, but since he's out of it now, maybe it could be a shakedown. Maybe Tyler could have said something hi to him and he took it the wrong way.
I don't know, but 85 episodes is a lot.
Oh,
here's
absolutely.
Here's some of the texts. One text: what's going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? These are some of the alleged text
Yeah.
we sent to Derek Dixon. It's described in the filings. Text number 2: I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past the block in your mind soon. Number 3: I haven't been touched in months. So they included screenshots. And that's part of it too. Apparently, this is all alleged.
Yeah.
So he he said, and I do remember him saying he wanted to keep his job. So he was like, I'm not a very sexual person. I just don't, I don't like sex. And so maybe that would make sense with Tyler Perry saying, I would hope that you would let somebody love you. Because the guy said he alleged that he told Tyler Perry, I don't like, I'm not a sexual person. So, and then finally he was like, I'm not, that way. I don't like you like that. So I don't know. And there ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it because you bet not. Y'all so quiet. Why y'all get so quiet?
This is like the season of lawsuits because literally
Ooh,
I read this lawsuit, then rapper Fat Joe, his hype man has filed a lawsuit against him, calling him a pedophile. Yes,
girl, he sure
and he's saying that I think he's suing him for $20 million. It alleges that Fat Joe forced him into humiliating situations, including sex acts as well. That's what it's like. This is like a season that we're reading about lawsuit after lawsuit from people that, that are powerful people and that worked for all of these people.
And
okay, does he have receipts?
I guess he does. He said about it and he made like he does, but do you find it funny? It's almost like, because we have to live, but it's almost like you can't trust nobody, bitch. Because
absolutely.
For years, and honey, later on down the line, they said, you know what? I think I need me an extra check and let me start talking. And
okay, but
start bringing out your business.
Somebody lie about this, and I don't know, but these are some of the allegations.
Go to the allegations, okay?
For Fat Joe, his name is T.A. Dixon. Sexual coercion. Dixon asserts he was forced into over 4,000 sexual acts across many years as a way to maintain his position in Fat Joe's entourage. Exploitation of minors. The suit describes Fat Joe's sexual involvement with 3 separate underage girls, some as young as 15, featured in witness statements. Financial control allegations include funding body enhancements and travel arrangements for these girls in exchange for sexual compliance. Hype man exploitation. Dixon claims to have been psychologically and sexually manipulated, controlling his worth and finances for years. So his use of the term predator is that, that's forced sexual relations, including with minors. And Fat Joe's response, he adamantly denies the allegations, characterizing the lawsuit as extortion and retaliation following his own suit filed in April against Dixon. So they're calling it a publicity stunt lacking any merit. I don't know. I just don't, I want to believe that these people are lying because, I like Fat Joe. I like Tyler Perry. I don't want to believe the worst about them. But I also don't want, if someone's a victim, I want them to be able to speak out. Like, would we have believed Cassie if we didn't see the video?
If you didn't see that damn tape.
We didn't see the video where we'd be like, she wasted all that time with Diddy and now she just wants to get paid and move on. I mean, well, I don't know. I'm not, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, we probably baby. We probably would have said, yeah, she just ready to get away now, or something like that. But bitch, that tape showed it all, honey. And that made, because first we weren't thinking about it. Everybody was like, oh, she done got a little money now. But baby, the next week that tape came out, honey, and we was like, girl, really? And that changed the whole trajectory thing. That changed everything, honey.
But you know what? I think, and for me, even during that time when we actually heard about her suing him, to me, that, Diddy paid her the very next day within 24 hours. I think that said a lot in itself.
Hello.
Well,
and that was before the tape came out.
Because he knew she had receipts.
Yes.
Or somebody knew. But I thought that he had paid the people at the hotel to throw the tape away, though.
He did.
But apparently not enough.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So for me, it was like, she filed this lawsuit and within 24 hours, it was settled. And we didn't hear about it. Exactly. It was like, okay, it's settled. It was closed and all of that. To me, even though Diddy was trying to say that he was still innocent, but that said a lot.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If this is you and, you've heard some things about Diddy, you see him like fight this girl in a hallway and he comes to you and says, hey, I'm going to give you this much. Don't, give me the tape. I might keep a copy of that tape just for safekeeping, just in case I come up missing. You know what I mean? Or something. I'm not saying Diddy would do this, but I'm saying if it's me, I'm like, okay, here's the tape. But I got another one. I'm like, hey, baby, there's something in that safe. I want you to show if I come up with my car blown up or whatever.
Exactly. Because they said he shared it with his coworkers. Like he shared the money that he received with his coworkers at the hotel.
Oh, he did? Oh.
So
I still kept that tape. But I wonder what made him just bring that shit up at the last minute. I guess here I'm gonna bring this tape out. Anyway.
It just seems, I don't know. But Cassie was not lying.
She wasn't.
But people are saying, listen, I think he had her, what's the thing they call, I know Garrett, our producer, is gonna give us this. What do they call the thing you get kidnapped and you wind up feeling for your kidnapper? Like you wind up not falling in love. No. It's a condition. It's like a condition.
Like brainwashed, brainwashed.
But instead of, I gotta look it up now. But it's something that there's a word for it, and it's called, where you feel for your captors. And I think that's what happened to her because she was like, he'd be like, "Are you horny?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, but just for us." You know what I mean? Like I think she may have done a lot of that stuff because she wanted him to be in love with her. I don't know. I just feel sorry for the girl. But then some of the texts were like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So that makes you go.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We were just talking about it off air. It's just how some of the jurors, remember one of the jurors actually called in because he had vertigo and they said that he had just watched the videos. They had to watch 10 minutes of videos of Cassie and male escorts and Diddy for 10 minutes. And they said through the earphones, the headphones, they could actually hear the screaming and the moaning and everything. That is a lot for one person, okay? That did not sign up for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I was a sex addict, yeah, it may have been fun, but goddamn, if you ain't no sex addict, you're like, girl, I don't want to do all this stuff.
And they saved it to the very last. But it's called the Stockholm syndrome. It's a psychological phenomenon where hostages or victims of kidnapping develop feelings of affection or even loyalty toward their captors, sometimes even defending them. Is believed to stem from the victim's desire to survive and make peace with their situation.
But to me, to
So
get to that
Wow.
point, like you got to be brainwashed. Because that's the case. That's like when some of these kids
Mhm.
be kidnapped and shit, and these
Mhm.
damn pimps and stuff psychologically change their damn mindset, and then they don't want to leave. That's almost like R. Kelly people.
I was just thinking about that young lady when we were talking about brainwashing, how she just did this video. This is R. Kelly's I guess this is his fiance now, because according to the video, she said that she asked R. Kelly to marry her 3 years ago and that R. Kelly said yes. But she did this video. What's her name? Was it the Jocelyn? She did this video. She said she's 29 years old. She's almost 30. She's grown. Don't listen to her parents. She said that she has actually seen R. Kelly every weekend since he has been in jail.
Oh, you showing up to the jail with cigarettes.
Every weekend she has been there. She says for the past 3 years, I think they've been together for like 6 years. She said that she asked R. Kelly to marry her. He said yes. She said she believes that they are going to get married and have a family,
Oh well.
and that she is not brainwashed. And she said that she is happy and she is okay. And she believes that he is getting out.
But
Oh.
let's just keep it real. How many of us get brainwashed by losers? You know what I mean? For every day, and they're not R. Kelly's, they're not Diddy's, they're not providing.
They're everyday men.
Yes, they're Joba. They're, as
Everyday men.
Gary would say, it's Tyrone from down the street. We get
Mm.
brainwashed by them and wind up having 4, 5 kids with them. You know what I mean? With nothing to show for it. And not saying you get something for having kids, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
these people were with celebrities and they probably thought if nobody else is saying anything about this, so maybe this is what it is.
Well,
I don't
it's sad. We just have to pray, honey.
We just gotta,
And
you gotta get them prayer warriors out, as Gary says.
Oh, that part, yes.
And then another sad story, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but I think it just came out. It is official, y'all, that Will Smith is filing for divorce from Jada.
Quit lying.
No.
They said
You better stop that lying.
No.
You know I'm gonna test you.
it's over. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett quietly preparing to legally end their marriage. It's been a long time coming, y'all, and that's according to MTO. So we will be talking about that in the near future, but there's
What?
I'm searching the web.
No, I did not. They have been through too much.
Nope, because they aren't
No.
living
That's
separate. We
true.
know they've been
Too
living separate
much.
lives.
Yes.
Yeah, so you might as well.
Might as well keep it going.
I don't know. I couldn't do that. Gary, could
They
you
were
be with
not
somebody?
divorcing. They were
Yeah,
like,
why
they were
would they?
not divorcing.
Gary, let me ask you something. Could you have a man, you have a partner, and y'all are together, but you just live separate lives? They live in their house, you live in your house, but you're together and you live the separate lives. They do what they want to do. They go be with whoever they want to be with, but y'all are still like together.
Well, now when you said the part they do what they want to do and you do what you want to do, that's the part. And depending on what you're saying, they doing what they want to do. That's the part where, honey, that's where I tune out.
So they
No,
can't
honey,
date other people.
No, hell no, but that means we might as well not be together then. You can't do other people now. I don't have a problem with you living in your separate house, not living in mine, but but then with me being so quirky and in mind, and I don't like the word negative, but I'm just start thinking all kind of crazy shit, honey. Because I know somebody could slip in your house, baby, as soon as I walk out.
So you would want to live with the person and be.
No, I don't know if I mean I don't have to live with them, but then being separated from them, that's a different story. Because I would just be thinking like somebody over there.
Gary, you two different people. You either clingy or you don't want to know, but you want to be left alone. Which is it? You can't be both.
And I don't think I'm so much clingy. I mean, I like companionship, but I don't know what's wrong.
On his own terms.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Aren't you a Cancer too, Tam?
No. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah.
What are you, Tam?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, that's right. We're both Virgos.
Yes, I'm a Virgo.
Scientist.
So yeah,
September or August Virgo?
I am a September Virgo.
Same girl. Same.
Yes, we're different.
We are different too right now.
Yes.
A little bit unbothered by all that foolishness. But Gary, so okay, so you don't want to live with somebody.
I mean, I don't have a problem with living with somebody, And that's
You're
another
too
thing.
bossy, Gary. You too bossy.
Yeah.
You're too
but-
set in your flipping ways.
Well,
You're bossy as hell with me. I'm a friend. And you want to be bossy to me and like you my boss. I'm like, boy, we the
just-
same age. You can't be bossy with me.
you just don't listen. But my
You can't tell me what to do. We friends.
Yeah, but anyway. But I
You
have a
can't be with
friend
Gary.
now.
You can't be with Gary. You gonna eat where Gary want to eat.
Wait. He about to give us some tea. You have a friend now?
No, I have a friend now that they're lesbians and they are going to a divorce. And honey, I mean, you gotta split. If you like heteros, you gotta split all this damn stuff, honey. And
Not worth it.
all that stuff. That's a lot, honey. Oh, Lord.
At a certain age, when you've gotten all the things and you've accomplished all these things and you've acquired all these things, and then if y'all get married, you got to split it or at least be like, all right, you can have this house and I'll get. It's just a lot for all these people who are accomplished, like you, Gary. What you gonna do? What you gonna give them?
Yeah, but my thing is this, no, but I don't. It's just I don't know. It's just too much, honey. But we just gonna pray for all parties, honey, and hopefully and prayerfully,
That's how you end it. We just
Yeah.
pray for all. Okay, well then
Are you dating Gary?
No,
Okay.
not at all, honey.
he did go on a date. He did go on a date.
Yep.
I thought he was about to give us some tea about him. I was like, wait, a friend?
Lord is my-
Hold on,
the
a
Lord is
friend?
my witness. I don't even remember the bastard name. 'cause I-
First off, you did 3.
That's-
You only did 3. First off, can we talk
Girl,
about something?
You went on a
Let me
date
tell
with
y'all
someone and you don't even remember their name.
I remember his name because I was
Wait a
like,
minute. Pause, Tamara. Pause, Tamara. We're gonna come back to that.
when I had to.
You know how people cross their heart with
Mhm.
4? Why Gary put only 3? He only did
Well,
3
that's all you
points
gotta do,
twice.
cross your heart.
No,
That's crossing
that's
my
not-
heart.
Is that cross? I thought you were doing the cross symbol.
I was.
The cross has 4 points.
Yeah, well, who does this?
That's not the right way. Okay, go
I
ahead,
just crossed
Tamara.
your
Y'all
heart.
carry on. Y'all have to watch this on YouTube. Go ahead, Tamara. Carry on.
No. Wait, he said he went on a date and he did not remember the person's name.
I don't remember his name, and I didn't.
You really didn't like him. You were so unbothered.
Yeah, and it's not just that though. Well, I guess it was, but I mean, I really was pissed. I told you I had to pay the damn $62 for the meal, bitch. That pissed me off. So, honey, because we went.
You
happy hour.
you paid dinner for him. You wanted him to pay.
We went to happy hour, so yeah.
Who asked who out?
And see, that would piss me
Uh-oh,
off.
Gary.
His niece.
No,
He said that we need to get together to go out. So I just happened to be in the mall and invited him. So I said, well, meet me at the Cheesecake Factory and we could go to. So he came and met me at the Cheesecake Factory and we did the happy hour. So when the guy brought the check and he just put it on the table. I don't have all year, bitch, to see who's gonna pay for this shit. So
and he just sat there.
It just said, so I picked up and looked at it, and it was $62. So I went ahead and paid it. But that pissed me off because I felt
He can't remember his name, but he knows it was $62. But go ahead.
No, I
Yeah, because he had to pay it. That's why he remembers. He remembers that part. That's why he don't remember his name because he's not going back out with him because he's like up negative.
But that was ridiculous though. But he told me, well, you the one who offered me out. I said, well, ain't that some shit? So, but and I guess that was right since I offered out to go to the place, but that don't mean I should have to pay for it. But I paid for it, but girl, that's all right.
But it doesn't mean you should have paid for it. But when the check came, you should have been like, okay, you want it? Let's just split it in half.
But he also just said that he's been telling this person has been asking Gary that they should go out.
Yeah.
So he sounds like I caught that part too. That they should go out. So Gary's like, well, while I'm out, I'm not about to make any extra plans while I'm already out. Then okay, I'll call you, and then you can come here while I'm already out. Gary wasn't making any extra plans anyway. Okay, so that's why he was like, we're not gonna set a date, so to say, but I'm out, so you can meet me while I'm out.
Yes, and that's what happened, damn it. So, honey, and y'all wound up paying it, but honey, that won't happen a damn again, though, honey. Look at what that.
Yeah, you don't even remember his name. You might as well delete the number. Did you even save the number?
Bitch, I can't find the number in the phone because I don't remember his name. But
I was like,
when
did
he
you even
working,
save? Oh.
but I just have to go back to that job and see him. Well, hi.
I'm
So-
surprised he didn't pay though.
Exactly, but honey, how people look at your job, bitch, and think you got money, honey.
But especially if he's been asking you out though.
Nah, but that's all right.
That's
They don't know when you work in
thing.
radio.
Like really?
What you say?
After they don't know when you work in radio.
Yeah, so hell. So,
Mhm.
but anyway, but it's all good because Jesus knows, honey, and that's all right, baby. I'll go back again by myself. So that's why I tell y'all asses why I don't play all these games. Y'all holler about love.
Oh my
Say,
goodness.
again, you should have been like, okay, so we're just gonna bring.
But I
just
thought about
split
that
it.
after freezes. It's not that I was trying to be something or that, but I was like, I don't have time. When I go out with my damn friends, I don't have time for that. Oh, you had some lemon. Oh, you had sugar.
Yeah, but you don't.
Yeah.
You don't even do it. If you had more than me, that's fine. Let's just split. We're just gonna split it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean. So
but-
that way, at least, even if you had shrimp cocktail and I had a drink, We just split it.
And
It's all good. We're
and that
friends.
was started.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
but I just kind of thought that was like
Yeah.
tacky. So I was just trying to be nice, but bitch, it'll never happen again.
No. I
Well,
like when you would go to like the like dinners, like birthday dinners, and let's say like I remember specifically me going to a dinner and I literally had a salad because I had already eaten earlier that day. I had a salad, but you had to split it the bill with everyone.
Yes.
So I ended up paying like $90 for this little
Oh,
$10
right.
salad I had.
no,
So,
baby. I don't.
yes.
Let me
Well,
tell you.
the salad may have cost $15. Like, so
So
like
now,
maybe.
let's talk about that because honey, that's one thing.
Yes.
If we going out to dinner, bitch, if all of us going out to dinner, honey, or whatever, and there's a group of people, okay, I'm gonna meet y'all there. So when y'all asses all been in order and got y'all shit, I just want some water.
Okay, yes, that's a different. But I'm saying if it's just me and you, if it's us three, I
But
think we
yeah.
can split the check 3 ways, and it's gonna be okay. Because next time
Yeah.
I
Well, we
might eat
could,
more,
but if it's
or you
us,
might eat more.
yeah, but if it's us three, I don't even think we should split 3 ways, bitch. One of us have enough
Yeah,
money to pay for all.
pay the check.
Come to you, Gary.
You know.
Yeah, pay the check. And then you were like, okay, you get it next time.
You
Or
get it
you do it next time. So your one person can pay the check. Like I do see it.
See here, damn it.
Listen, I don't care how of all my friends, they, a lot of times I have some wealthy friends. I'm like, we're splitting it. I'm not paying for your food. You don't have to pay for mine. Split it. That's just how I do it.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to worry about it. I'll get you next time. No, 2 checks. Let's go.
2 checks.
It's only 2 people. Who cares?
But that's a good thing though, too.
You know what I mean? And that's why, and I don't feel no type of way about it. I'm like, that was gonna split it in 2. That's what's
As long as you've been in radio though, girl, you don't feel guilty. Cause look like you would say, well, girl, you're looking and say, I'll get it this time, honey.
no, all my friends are way wealthier than me. So no.
Oh,
The fact, you know what I mean? I'm like,
mine
no, I'm like,
too,
we'll split
shit.
it. Yeah, so,
Y'all well me, damn it, but honey.
right.
Whatever.
I don't have to pay for my food. So
Whatever.
split it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I'm not starting doing that because I be feeling bad.
No,
I be feeling
split
like they
it.
know you got money, so go ahead and pay for it. Cause Tam, like,
Less.
damn well, every time we go out, me, you, and Quasi, bitch, Quasi takes care of the check.
But
Well.
him, like he is that, like that's just him though. Like he's that. I think, yeah, he's kind of just like for some people, he's raised like that. He always just gets the bill.
That's
Like,
right.
yeah,
But it's different. Like if I go out with Russ, generally Russ is gonna pay for the dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Ricky,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's different because, yeah, I think that's different. We
they
are
have more
all
money.
friends. It's not even so much they have more. Yes, of course they do. But it's just that we
Yeah.
are all friends and we're friends with them too. I don't know what it is.
I want to know what does the audience think? How do you guys handle that when you're out with a group of people? Like,
Okay,
I would
here it
really
is.
want to know.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you what it is. Ricky is our boss. Russ was our boss. So that's a little bit different. Even though we're
oh yeah.
they are still quasi, you know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still
true.
our
That's true.
So that makes a big
Yeah.
So we are all equally friends, even though we're friends with our bosses. You know what I mean? Still, I think that's the difference.
But no, but honestly, if we all go out together, I would pay just saying now, I would pay the check. I wouldn't do that.
Really? Because you and I were just at excuse me, I was just eating. You didn't offer. Excuse me.
That's how I
Chambers.
think.
I have a bone to pick. Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
You and I were just eating. You ain't offered to pay shit at North Shore Cafe when you broke your little Louis Vuitton sandals. And you told me I better pay for gas. And guess what? And he made me pay for gas. He made me sell him for gas for picking me up and taking me to the airport. Which I was going to do anyway, but it cost way more than an Uber would have.
Oh,
Say that, 'cause
girl.
these cars cost a lot to fill up.
Gary, don't do me like that.
Say that. Yeah, we went to North Shore and I paid for it, but he is my sweetheart, and he did.
That was different. That was a low payday.
I know this man makes so much more than me, so he has high playing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That question out there though, that's a good question to throw out to the audience.
Please let us know. We want to know. Drop your comments below. Who has to pay, and is it okay to be like, hey, we just go if it's only 2 or 3 people, or even 4, split it. I have this group of moms. We go out and celebrate everybody's birthday, like once every 2 months. Somebody's having a birthday, and the birthday girl doesn't pay, but it might be 6 of us. We all split it. So we know the next time we go out, I might have more than the last person.
Well, yeah. That's
So we
what
split it
it's
6
supposed to be.
ways, and they ain't got no problem with it. Here go my credit
I
card.
just I just literally said that. That's how I ended up paying $90 for a $15 salad. I literally just said that. Like seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
You got some different friends then, honey.
So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
Nah. And if I go with them, then I'm not gonna have a
You
salad.
like, wait a
yeah,
minute.
exactly. That's
You didn't want to
right.
back out 'cause it would be embarrassing.
Well, it's interesting. I want to know
had
what
some
everybody thinks
water.
too. So, yes, water. Can I have lemon with my water? Then you can just be like, I didn't eat at all, so I don't want no check.
That's right.
So y'all
Ain't
comment
none
below.
of y'all food, bitch.
Yeah.
He said I didn't eat at all. Don't bring me anything.
And Gary loves to eat out. Gary, you don't never cook at home.
But I
Why?
eat all that McDonald's, bitch, and Taco Bell and stuff. I can't eat all this fancy food.
You
like
do.
that. Oh, I'm gonna
do
treat
eat-
myself. Don't y'all forget Sunday is my birthday, so I'm gonna treat myself out to dinner.
What's the exact date? What's the exact date of your
29th.
birthday?
The 29th?
Yeah, let's all
29th.
on the 29th. Let's all send Sweet Gary. Just
Yes,
happy birthday
messages.
messages. Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's gonna
For
be
sure.
41 or something like that.
Good, please, child. You know, I never always buy
He has everything.
item or whatever. Yeah, honey. Just
Yeah.
He has everything.
You can't get
yeah, honey.
anything. You're one of those people people can't get you anything. You have too much. You have too much, and you just don't need anything.
You would have to get something like for us, we would literally have to get something, Gary, that actually means something. Like we couldn't get something it has to have some type of meaning for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, because he
So
has
let's just go have
everything.
lunch. Let's go have lunch. That's it. Just time.
yeah, honey. We could
Yeah.
have Zoom. We could have Zoom lunch.
Zoom.
Yes, because we are all in different places.
That would mean something though, right?
That would.
Like,
That would.
all right. Like everybody go and just set up their camera at wherever restaurant that we're in.
That's actually a cute idea. That's actually a cute idea.
That is cute. That
And
is
we're eating
cute.
together on your
And we're
birthday.
eating
Okay, let's do it.
together, but we're all in
Yeah.
different cities.
I
I
actually
think
like
that's
that.
so cute.
Harry, can we?
Yeah, and then we'll be picking up our own bill. You have to cash app us or something so we can take care of yours.
All right, y'all.
We'll have to send it.
Every single Wednesday, make sure you are checking out There I Said It with Gary with a T, Tamara Cherie, myself. Listen, comment below. Who pays? Do you have to pay if you invited somebody else out? If you just say, hey, let's meet up? If it's like more than 2 people, like how does it work? We want to know. Comment below. We're gonna read your comments next week.
Well, girls,
Why he's
have a great day.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.